I'm Rochelle Seltzer. I am a creative core coach, a speaker, an author, and an artist. The moment that comes to mind to share with you about when I lived big was the time that I made the decision to sell the business that I owned. I ran and owned a business for 27 years, and when I decided to sell it, I did that without knowing what I was going to do next. What I did was I trusted myself. I was ready to explore, to find what was going to light me up, and trusted that I was going to find that path forward. And it was life-changing. It was the best thing I've ever done. I live big when I trust myself, when I create each and every next possibility for myself, and that's what I love to teach. The women I work with are accomplished professionals in their 40s, 50s, and 60s. Many of them are at a crossroads of some kind, or figuring out what's next. They're executives, they're entrepreneurs, they're consultants and scientists and artists, and they've reached a point in their lives when they believe that there's something better, newer, bigger for them to go after. Many of them have no idea what that will be, and they trust the process to find that discovery, to find that vision, and to step into that future. One step at a time, boldly, beautifully, and live their biggest lives. And it's such a joy to support them in that process. My coaching is all based on the power that we have to create. We are filled with creativity, and we all have the power to create the lives that we want. We have the power to connect to our passions and our desires through expressive creativity, and we have the opportunity to appreciate ourselves and adopt the mindset of ourselves as creators who can create every decision, every next best step in our lives, and find our way to follow the path to the vision that we've been able to discover. And there's something remarkably powerful about helping people to usher in that process and to see the beautiful results that they receive. The women I work with who step into connecting to their hearts, find the truth in their desires. There's something very powerful about that, because most of us are not that deeply connected to what we really want. And when we have that clarity, we can set a vision for what's going to be that next fulfilling part of our lives. And the outcomes are watching people step into creating those realities. So it can be reaching the next step in their careers. Some of them become CEOs, or they become partner, or they restructure the business that they have to make it more profitable and more fulfilling, or they launch a whole new business. These are the kinds of things that I watch people create in their lives, in addition to the personal satisfaction, the richer relationship they have to themselves. These outcomes are just a thrill to see. I am thrilled to do this work because this work lets me share what I learned myself. And what I love to do is help more people learn more quickly and more easily the path to living a truly fulfilling life, a life that lights them up every day, faster and with more ease than I did. And ultimately, I know that when more of us do that, we bring more of our greatness into the world. And when more of us bring more of our greatness into the world, the ripple effects are profound. And I believe that these ripple effects can go way beyond what we'll ever even know, and that ultimately all of us bringing that into the world makes this a better world. If you're ready to step into living the biggest, most fulfilling life that you can possibly imagine, even if there's just a whisper that tells you that there's something more for you, let's have a Live Big Breakthrough call. This is a conversation that enables me to hear what you really desire, what your questions are, and for me to give you some perspective and some insight that you might not have now. And it's easy to do that. You can just schedule on my calendar at livebigcall.com, and we'll make a date to talk.